What if the world is missing out on half its potential? Right now, only 8% of Fortune 500 CEOs are women. 8%! That's not just a statistic, it's a crisis. A crisis that's costing us innovation, progress, and balance. Welcome to a deep dive into why we have too few female leaders. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover uncomfortable truths, surprising insights, and actionable steps to change this narrative. Stick around, because what you'll learn today might just spark a revolution in how you see leadership. Ready? Let's dive in. Oh, and quick question. When was the last time you questioned who's leading the charge? Let's set the scene. In 2025, women make up nearly half the global workforce, yet they hold just 29% of senior management roles. Why? Is it competence, ambition, or something deeper? Spoiler alert, it's not about ability. Women consistently outperform men in key leadership traits: empathy, relationship building, self-awareness, according to studies like the 2019 Harvard Business Review. So what's holding them back? The fear of failure looms large. Society has conditioned women to avoid risks, while men are encouraged to leap. This creates a psychological chasm, one we'll explore soon. But first, let's confront a hard truth. Systemic barriers are real. From biased promotions to the glass ceiling, women face obstacles men rarely encounter. And here's the kicker. These barriers aren't just external, they're internalized. But what if the biggest obstacle isn't the system at all? What if it's something wired into our minds? Stay tuned, because we're about to unravel the psychology behind this gap. To understand this, we need to dive into the psychology of leadership and why women are often left out of the equation. Let's move to the heart of the issue. Welcome to Act 2, where we confront the invisible forces at play. First, let's talk about stereotype threat. This is the fear that women will confirm negative stereotypes, like being too emotional or not tough enough. A 2020 study from Stanford showed women are 50% more likely to self-censor in high-stakes settings due to this pressure. Imagine that. The fear of being judged literally silences brilliance. Ever notice how we praise men for being assertive, but call women bossy for the same behavior? Funny how that works, right? Now, let's connect this to another hurdle. Imposter syndrome. Women are statistically more likely to doubt their qualifications even when they're overqualified. A 2021 KPMG study found 75% of female executives experienced this, compared to 50% of men. This isn't just a feeling, it's a career killer. Women hesitate to apply for promotions fearing they're not ready. Men, they'll apply with half the qualifications and twice the confidence. But here's the twist. What if society's expectations are programming women to doubt themselves from childhood? Hold that thought. We're getting there. Next, let's talk about work-life balance. Women are still disproportionately responsible for caregiving. 70% of primary caregivers in the US are women per 2023 data. Leadership rules demand long hours, and the mommy track stigma penalizes women who prioritize family. Men, meanwhile, are rarely judged for the same choices. So we've got stereotypes, self-doubt, and systemic pressures. But what's the root of all this? Let's move to Act 3 to uncover the solution and why it's urgent. Here we are, Act 3, the resolution. The good news? Change is possible, and it starts with awareness. First, we need to dismantle stereotypes. Organizations must implement blind hiring and promotion processes to reduce bias. A 2022 McKinsey report showed companies with diverse leadership are 25% more profitable, so there's a business case too. Second, women need to embrace risk. This means applying for that promotion, speaking up in meetings, and rejecting imposter syndrome. Easier said than done, right? That's where mentorship comes in. Programs pairing women with senior leaders have boosted female representation in C-suites by 20% for a 2024 Catalyst study. Quick challenge. Name one woman in your life who'd make an incredible leader. Now, imagine what's stopping her. Got it? Finally, society must normalize shared caregiving. Policies like paid parental leave for all genders, already common in countries like Sweden, can level the playing field. Here's the urgency. If we don't act now, another generation of women will be sidelined. The world can't afford to lose their talent. We've uncovered why female leaders are scarce: stereotypes, self-doubt, and systemic barriers. But the path forward is clear. Challenge biases, take risks, and demand change. The future of leadership depends on it. That's it for today's deep dive, but the conversation doesn't end here. If you're fascinated by the psychology behind female leadership, you'll love our next video, Everything You Need to Know About Female Psychology. It's packed with insights to understand women's strengths and challenges like never before. Click the end screen to watch it now, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Let's keep pushing for a world where every leader, male or female, can thrive. See you in the next one.